Hello, everyone, and welcome to Law Talks. I'm Ann Baldwin, joined today by Mike Conroy. He is a partner with the law firm of Hassett and George. And in this section, we're talking about personal property claims, and we're going to start with insurance coverage. So one of the first questions I want to ask you, Mike, is we're talking about property insurance. So maybe now's a good time for our viewers out there to take a look at what kind of coverage you do have. What are the must-haves? And I understand it's, the more you pay for, the more you get, but what should they be looking for specifically?
Well, I think people tend to focus too much on trying to save money. What they need to do is sit down with their insurance professional, go over their assets and their potential exposures, and make sure that in terms of the home itself, they have what's called guaranteed replacement cost coverage. And that is exactly what it sounds like. It guarantees that in the event of a major loss to the structure, the insurance company will pay to replace it as it was, minus your deductible, of course. With respect to the contents, they want to make sure that they explain to their insurance professional everything they have. There are certain things that people just take for granted that they don't realize they might need extra coverage for. Like valuable pieces of jewelry or art. Things generally, depending on the which insurance carrier and how their policies are worded, things with values over $500 or $1,000 you would have to pay separate premium for and have those specifically scheduled on your policy to make sure you're fully covered. Now in terms of personal liability, I know some people don't like to tell their insurance agent necessarily that they have this breed of dog or maybe that they have a trampoline in their yard. You have to tell them everything. They are there to protect you. They are there to make sure that you are properly covered. In the event of a loss involving something that hasn't been disclosed to the insurance company, you could find yourself with no coverage at all. Because, for instance, if your insurance company is one of the ones that wants to know if you have, I give the example of a trampoline in the backyard. If you have a trampoline in the backyard and someone is injured on that trampoline and you haven't disclosed that to your insurance company, they could not only deny that claim, they could void the policy for what's called a material misrepresentation.
So now's the time to take a good, hard look at your policy and, more importantly, set up an appointment with your insurance agent.
Right.
Well, Mike Conroy from the law firm of Hassett George, thank you very much. Some very important and pertinent information. And we'll have more great information you need to know about in our next edition of Law Talks.